Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
A positive work environment makes employees feel good about coming to work, and this motivates out-of-the-box thinking and innovation at the workplace. This week on Skill Tree Workplace Excellence Season 1, we set out to explore the work environment in the offices of one of India's leading long-term life insurance solution provider, HDFC Life, along with renowned business conglomerate Murugappa Group and the foremost global professional services company, Accenture. HDFC Life is a joint venture between HDFC, one of the leaders in the housing finance sector in India, and Standard Life, a global long-term investment savings player. Established in 2000, the company is one of India's foremost long-term life insurance solutions provider and offers a range of individual and group insurance solutions to its wide customer base. The company today has a wide reach with over 400 HDFC Life offices and over 8,000 distributor touchpoints in the country.
The work culture is pretty informal compared to many other insurance companies, so I think we are the only company which have got flexi timings, slots where people can really decide which of the slot they need to really pick up and come. Friday we have got an informal dress so that people can really wear what they feel like, they can express themselves, which is pretty very unique in insurance industry per se.
HDFC Life has set a benchmark in the industry by being one of the first companies to create and nurture innovative and people-friendly talent management practices.
We try to make a culture which can be where we can encourage experimentation, innovation, and we can encourage learning for all employees, and we can encourage people to really take up new things, helps the employee to really come and do something new. We encourage our performance management system is pretty robust in terms of encouraging people who are really deliver.
The competency framework has been derived from the core values of EPIC and forms the basis of promotion, cross-functional movements, career planning and leadership development programs.
We are meritocratic, open and transparent, young and agile organization. We have the blessing of the lineage, the parent, the HDFC brand itself. But in addition to that, I guess our philosophy is for last about 5 to 6 years, that we looked at the employees' policies in a little different way. If I have to give an example, in terms of learning as well as the growth, correct? We have two distinct processes. One is called the potential review, right from the topmost level to the mid-management. I can say without any hesitation that our learning platforms, like e-learning, now of course we're talking about M-learning, is one of the best in the industry.
HDFC Life has a robust capability development program for developing talent to the future leadership needs of the organization.
Our learning is entirely digital, which is goal-based, which is online. So you can actually, wherever you are, whenever you are free, you can actually learn and know about the product. Product learning is compulsory for all employees, I think, which is another unique thing in the company. And most of the goal-based trainings are also what we did gamification. So it is also interesting. It is not that insurance as a subject sometimes looks very boring and you don't feel like putting emphasis and learning it. But if it's a game kind of thing, you'll really like to learn. So that is one of the key things, I think, as a differentiator as a company which we do.
So we have one of the balanced compensation philosophy in this company. We do benchmark study every year, and we actually make employees know that this is one of the let's say comparable compensation philosophy that we have. We are focusing a lot on the manager philosophy. While one can have the policies articulated here at the corporate, but unless and until you really roll that down correctly and in the same kind of manner in terms of its meaning to the lowest level, it doesn't really work. And that's why our focus now is on the manager, what we call it as a frontline leader.
HDFC Life is one of the first companies in the insurance sector to incorporate a biannual performance appraisal for sales employees. The sales team appraisal and review process has increased the percentage of reward earners and has provided top employees an opportunity to avail promotions twice a year.
We have got an annual, what we call as pulse, where the top management travel across locations, like at least key locations where we meet the entire employees of that location, and we also provide awards to all the people who have completed 5 years, 10 years, that's one. And second, we also share with that what is the company is looking at. We got value ambassadors, value champions, so for every branch, so that what we ensure that whatever value is written on our board, it should not really stay there on the board, but how can we really demonstrate in our day-to-day work. So there's a top management is really, entire management team is involved in terms of how to really ensure that it percolates down to the base level. So all these things together sets us apart from other organizations.
Promoting gender diversity and inclusion, HDFC Life has launched the Flexible Work Arrangement Policy for Women. Women employees who opt for this policy can work for half a day for a period of 24 weeks. The organization also offers extended maternity benefit where female employees can get an extension of 12 weeks to their leave.
I recently lost my mother-in-law about 3 years back. She was thinking, and she was at Bandra Holy Family Hospital. So at that time we were called saying that she would pass any moment, and I was in office and I had to rush, and I was very touched because my boss, she not only gave me the permission but she also arranged for her vehicle to drop me to the hospital.
HDFC Life takes various initiatives to recognize and boost employee performance, build ownership, and ensure that the employee populace are an engaged and inspired lot. The annual Rewards and Recognition Program, Shikhar, is one such platform that celebrates the extraordinary achievements of its employees. Last year, HDFC Life, through Shikhar, emphasizing on the ascent of pride, celebrated those employees that have made a mark in the organization through their exemplary work.
Goal as an initiative is a fantastic opportunity for people like me to, spend few hours and get learning without anybody's help or without anybody's training.
The organization also conducts classroom trainings for induction, onboarding, products, and ongoing training for knowledge and skill enhancements. The company believes that this is important for an enhanced performance by both its employees and channel partners. HDFC Life is the first insurance company to offer a postgraduate diploma in insurance along with the opportunity to become an employee with the company on completion of the diploma.
We keep saying that till the time your jaw's pain, you have to communicate. I always urge my team members that, go down, walk in the corridors, speak to people, have conversations, correct, meaningful conversations. These are some of the words which are going to be the name of the game going forward in terms of the leadership and employee engagement.
Murugappa Group, one of India's leading business conglomerates, was founded as early as in 1900. Since then, the group has grown many arms that include 28 businesses in various sectors, of which 9 are currently listed on the National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. The valuation of the group today stands at a whopping 225 billion rupees. Headquartered in Chennai, the major companies of the group include Carborundum Universal, Cholamandalam Investment and Finance Company, Cholamandalam MS General Insurance Company, Coromandel International, Coromandel Engineering Company, EID, EID Parry, Parry Agro Industries, Sabero Organics, Shanti Gears, Tube Investments of India, and Wendt India. Murugappa Group is a market leader in multiple segments, including abrasives, auto components, cycles, sugar, farm inputs, fertilizers, plantations, bioproducts, and nutraceuticals.
Well, the work culture at the Murugappa Group is at best described as open. People have the opportunity to learn, seek to understand.
The Murugappa Group has got a high performance culture, which is both transparent and inclusive. We give a huge amount of freedom to our employees and empowerment to make sure they can use it. 50% of our employees who are below the age of 35. So we have had to contemporize our policies. To give you an example, last year we introduced a maternity benefit for 6 months for women. We have a paternity policy today where business or the nature of businesses allow us.
the organization has a workforce of over 32,000 employees. The Murugappa Group is renowned for high standards of professionalism, progressiveness and governance.
If I need to distill our values in one sentence, it's essentially putting reputation before prosperity. This is sort of amplified in what we call our 5 lights.
The group has managed to marry the traditional and the contemporary value and belief systems of over 100 years of its existence. And today, its core values can be found in its 5 lights, which include integrity, passion, responsibility, respect and quality.
I think loyalty and competence go together more than anything else. So we try to build each one's capability and confidence. And this is done through experiential learning, structured learning, subtle ways as well. It's more learning on the job as well.
We take employee engagement very seriously. Last year we did a survey across the group covering 31,000 employees at 1,400 locations in 9 languages. We are currently just in the process of running a program in conjunction with IMA for our young leaders. We similarly have programs which we run with IM Bangalore.
The talent development program at Murugappa Group is multi-level and multi-pronged. All the group companies have equipped learning and development units. At the group level, there is the Management Development Center, which is a dedicated unit mandated to work on leadership development.
Recognitions come about sometimes through rewards, sometimes through getting the person different exposures.
We have peer-to-peer recognition. We have recognition for various other aspects. And we have very simple record system and in terms of not only just rewarding them monetarily, but also in terms of recognizing them by putting the photographs on, giving them certificates and various such other ways. The group has 28 businesses. So there is also a great opportunity to grow vertically and also across businesses. Depending on what is your interest, you could move across the group.
The group takes a progressive and long-term view on business growth, and the same applies for the people processes as well. Some of the forward-looking initiatives are already well established in the group. For instance, the group implemented balanced scorecard for performance management way back in 1988 and was among the earliest to offer health cover for dependent parents.
The support that the group gives in experimentation, in allowing people the freedom to work and to make mistakes. I think that's another way of the group supporting people development.
I think the journey has been amazing, fulfilling, moved from admin to human capital to retail, then got back here to the group corporate in MDC.
Internal job rotation, that is something very amazing with the organization. A person, an individual cannot just have the opportunity to switch from one organization or one company of the group to another company. You get to see a lot of movement.
Employees are recognized and rewarded for exemplary work at the company level. More importantly, there is a group level platform which recognizes best practices in various categories. This is the annual Best Practices Sharing Session that was started in 2004. This keenly fought recognition was revamped in 2015 and renamed the Pride of Murugappa to convey the significance of the award for the winner and also the importance that this platform holds for the group.
There is a huge health and fitness awareness which is created, and I think this is 4th or 5th round of pan-India pan-India competition for health and fitness of the employees. Also introduced a health food counter, and to be very frank, the combination is amazing.
During the flood, people impacted, our employees impacted, Chennai people are impacted. Then at that time, leadership actually called all the HR people of the companies work under the Murugappa Group, and they said that, we have to help the people. Whatever is the money, that is not the important thing. We have to go ahead and take care of the people. That was fantastic.
It's our energy, giving more energy.
Every year, employees at hundreds of Murugappa Group facilities come together to celebrate the Energy Hour. Despite the gathering of several different companies, the spirit of oneness encompasses all and only one identity prevails, that of being the energy that drives the Murugappa Group.
Well, I like everyone in the Murugappa group to enjoy what they're doing. I like them to experiment along the way. I like them to succeed, of course. And even if people fail, I can tell you there is never any reprimand. We recruit for attitude, train for skill.
Murugappa Group believes in nurturing enduring values in the company and continuously reinventing and evolving its practices to keep up with the changing times. Accenture, a global leader in the professional services sector, offers its clients a broad range of services and solutions in the fields of strategy, consulting, digital, technology and operations.
It's a very strong culture that we nurture, which fosters respect for every individual, encourages stewardship, encourages collaboration, and has a bedrock of integrity. And this makes us really one force to reckon with. And our culture really defines the very fabric of our organization. And that helps us build credibility with our clients and our communities and guides us in making the right decisions. For us, it begins right at the top. We expect all our leaders to lead the Accenture way. And we count on our people to both embrace, champion, and grow our culture.
We also invest heavily to develop our people at all levels. A key area in this investment is Accenture Connected Learning, through which we help our people deepen their specialized skills, industry knowledge, functional capabilities by linking them to leading content and world-class experts, both inside and outside organization. This highly specialized, sophisticated digital learning environment is enabled by 60 plus connected classrooms which bring together employees and faculties in multiple locations, and then anytime, anywhere learning opportunities, including our more than 800 online learning boards and 50,000 courses which give our employees access to world-class training.
Client centricity, corporate citizenship and sustainability, inclusion, diversity, trust and accountability are some of the core values you see dispelled in each of its employees, therefore reflecting the value proposition of the group.
We offer a very wide spectrum of opportunities to our people, and that gives us the ability to attract some of the world's best talent. That we provide our people a learning and development environment that is unique and unparalleled in scale and depth. So, for example, in fiscal year 15, we invested about $841 million in learning and professional development for our people. And this helps our people deepen their skills and capabilities in a very highly sophisticated digital learning environment.
Accenture leads the way when it comes to progressive people policies that are well ahead of the curve. Exemplifying this is their maternity policy that sets the industry trend.
We are one of the first organizations to come out with a 22-week maternity leave policy to support women during their critical life stage. And then more specifically, we are making it easier for our women employees who have left to rejoin. We reviewed our rehiring process and revamped it for women alumni who have been on a career break. Our male leaders too are visibly making gender diversity a top priority. Through our Men as Advocates of Gender Diversity campaign, we conducted several internal leadership roundtables across the country. Earlier this year, we also launched the Women in Technology program to fast-track the careers of high-performing women in our technology teams to the role of technology architect. This is a mentoring program. Each of our technology leaders spends 18 months as a mentor to 2 women who are at mid-career levels, and more than 1,000 women are today participating in this program.
We strongly believe that gender equality is essential for a high-performing, talent-led organization. And we've laid a stake in the ground saying that by 2017, 40% of our new hires will be women. And this is important for us because at Accenture, We often say, equal makes us greater than.
Their new performance achievement approach includes real-time, forward-looking conversations about setting priorities, growing strengths, and creating rewarding career opportunities for its people.
Performance achievement is centered on a number of things. First, it's about knowing yourself. Second, it's about engaging with your team, because we know high performance happens in the teams. Third, it's about giving and getting coaching. Every person will coach their peers and teammates. It creates a coaching environment supporting every employee. And finally, it's about taking action and growing yourself and realizing your career ambition.
The company is passionate about diversity and inclusion in their workforce, and as part of that, strongly believes that gender equality is essential for a high-performing, talent-led organization. More than a third of the new hires during 2015 were women.
I have been with the firm for 11 years, and one thing that stands out for me is the fact that Accenture has always given me unwavering support and opportunities to grow and contribute. Employee recognition is in the fabric of Accenture, and the constant encouragement and innovative methods of recognition have helped me perform better. One such thing is the Women's Leadership Development Program. This has helped me develop behavioral traits that align with my career direction while building and leveraging strategic networks. All in all, grooming me into tomorrow's leadership.
Combining unmatched experience and specialized skills across more than 40 industries and business functions, underpinned by the world's largest delivery network, Accenture works at the intersection of business and technology to help clients improve their performance and create sustainable value for their stakeholders.
3 words that define my experience of working with Accenture: exciting, thrilling, and extremely humbling. I think I've taken on a new challenge every year and have never been discouraged to do anything that I've wanted to do. I have played multiple roles in various capacities in Accenture, and I have discovered things that I thought I would never be able to do. The thing that stands out is, whenever I have taken risks, I have never been stopped. Even when my risks have failed, I actually have been encouraged to take more risks. It's like a fresh start. You get up every day refreshed, thinking about the opportunities the day will have in store for you.
With approximately 373,000 people serving clients in more than 120 countries, Accenture drives innovation to improve the way the world works and lives.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.